Let's make this mixed media insane flower with unbelievable texture. To begin with, I'm using metallic teal, strawberry, and deep rose. I do about a 1-to-1 ratio of gloss medium to acrylic paint to make it just perfect for the pour. And I add 2 drops per section in this tri-split cup of the silicone oil. Now I am just twirling and twirling in little circles to get those gorgeous fine lines. And that contrast to the teal is so pretty. The depth of the extreme texture already, I can tell. I can't wait to get my hands on it with my little tool. I just want to make sure to fill my canvas with some beautiful covers of these colors. But I don't want to fill all of it. The background is titanium white. And this also helps the acrylic pour paint just kind of glide and flow naturally. I like that little white void. A little bit of a spin. Let's just spread this out a little bit. And I begin to see my flower shape that I want to play with. I drag my very fine pick from my comb, and I do this throughout this painting and give it all sorts of beautiful textures. What I see is really that organic flower shape to the left and to the right, more of what would be considered in my mind leaves. Now, of course, everything is abstract, so whatever your perception is perfect. And you just play with it as much as you want. For me, I'm very fascinated with the textures that are coming forth from this little drag technique, and also from putting in the contrast of the colors, including that white. I took it just minimally. I want to see the consistency of the paint, and I decided I want to add some more textures and more depth and definition to the flower portion. single one of my paintings, I'm trying to try something new and play with paint, with my imagination, even if sometimes I ruin things. For me, it's more important that I learn new techniques and new combinations than making something perfect. Because quite frankly, art is really never perfect. It's always in progress. Now, the mixed media, I decide I want to play with some alcohol inks. I'm using deep gold metallic alcohol ink and always shake it well because the pigments, especially when it's metallic, kind of fall to the bottom. I just want to have a little bit of a sunburst into the center of my flower. Now I am just allowing the alcohol ink to kind of penetrate into the acrylic pour paint, and it naturally is doing its own thing. Alcohol inks kind of evaporate quickly and they move around differently than the thickness of the acrylic pour paint. So my goal is to bring very fine lines from the center outward, and I play with how I'm going to be dragging that beautiful alcohol ink is just a hint and not too dominant in this flower. And at the same time, I definitely wanted to help define the flower by giving it a center. As you can see, I definitely have many lines to create insane textures here in this flower bloom, and to abstract a little grouping of 3. Check out these textures. They are so pretty. Oh my goodness. I just love the way it just cascades into itself. These color combinations are really spectacular. That deep gold alcohol metallic ink is just so pretty. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, I am wishing you happy acrylic pour painting creations. Have a great day.